Cluster headache is that kind of pain that makes even strong, stoic people feel like they're losing control. And if you're ever gone through it, you already know this is not just headache, this is a different universe of pain. Today I want to break it down in a simple, clear way so you understand what's happening in your brain and what can actually help. Cluster headache is a neurological condition where the pain attacks come in clusters, meaning repeated episodes over weeks or months followed by long periods of remission. The pain is usually behind one eye, sharp, piercing. Sometimes people call it suicide headache because the intensity is that extreme, and yes, it's the correct medical term. The key features are always the same: one-sided pain, tearing from that eye, redness, nasal congestion on the same side, sweating, and a strong sense of restlessness. People with cluster headache can't stay still during the attack. They pace, they move, they fight the pain. If you ever experience that one-sided drilling, eye-tearing pain, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Before we go deeper, tell me in the comments below, what was the most confusing or frustrating part of your headache journey? Your input helps me plan future videos. Cluster headaches are not psychological, and it's not stress. It's a real neurovascular condition rooted in the hypothalamus, the brain region that controls your biological clock, your sleep cycles, and your rhythms. That's why cluster headaches often appear at the same time every day. The brain is literally firing the same pain circuits on a schedule. Another important piece is the trigeminal autonomic reflex. When this reflex becomes overactive, you get the tearing, the blocked nose, the red eye, all those parasympathetic symptoms. And here's the part many people don't know. During a cluster attack, there is massive release of CGRP, a neuropeptide that dilates blood vessels and amplifies pain signaling. That's why modern migraine medication targeting CGRP also work for many people with clusters. So the short version: the hypothalamus sets the timing, the trigeminal nerve delivers the pain, the autonomic system creates the eye and nose symptoms, and the CGRP pathway keeps the fire burning. It's a whole neurophysiological chain, not stress or tension. Cluster headaches love pattern. They appear during cluster period that can last weeks or months. Then they disappear for long stretches, sometimes years. Common triggers during the active period include alcohol. Even one drink can trigger an attack. Strong smells like solvents or gasoline. Bright light or repeat temperature changes. High stress followed to sudden relaxation, so-called weekend effect. Changes in sleep schedule. But one of the strongest triggers is extremely simple: any disturbance in your biological rhythm. And that's because the hypothalamus, the master clock, is the control center of this disorder. Some people even get attacked in the exact same minutes every night. That's how powerful this timing mechanism is. Now the good news. Cluster headache is brutal, but it's treatable. Not curable, but treatable. Let's start with the fastest and strongest tool. First, high flow oxygen. Pure oxygen with a non-rebreather mask can stop an attack in 10 to 20 minutes. This is one of the most effective treatments we have. It works because oxygen constricts dilated vessels and slows the trigeminal autonomic reflex. Next, triptans. Sumatriptan injections can break attack within minutes. The nasal spray works too, but slower. Next, preventive medication. If attacks come in cycles, prevention is critical. The most effective options are verapamil, gold standard, corticosteroids, short-term bridge, lithium if needed in chronic cluster headaches, topiramate in selected cases. Next ones are CGRP medication. Newer treatments like galcanezumab show strong results specifically for cluster headache. This medication blocks the CGRP pathway, which is overactive during attacks. Neuromodulation. Non-invasive vagus nerve stimulation can help some patients. In severe chronic cases, more advanced procedures exist, but usually as a last step. Lifestyle support. This part is simple. You protect your biological rhythm. Sleep at the same time. Wake at the same time. Avoid alcohol during active periods. Watch for light exposure at night. Small habits matter because the hypothalamus reacts to every signal. Cluster headache is one of the most intense pains a human can experience, but it's also one of the most predictable neurological conditions. When you understand the rhythm, the triggers, the treatment options, you take back a lot of control. If you like this video, you can check the other one right here. Take care of your brain and it will take care of you. See you in the next one.